Today in SSundee, I have some of the most ridiculous luck ever. And by luck, I mean we basically cheated. No, seriously, I have no idea why so many things went our way. But by the end of this episode, we're able to craft one of the most powerful weapons in the game called the Repeller Beam. It allows you to not only launch mobs into the air, but also pull them back towards you. We're gonna be crafting this up in order to make a trap that can stop SSundee. I don't know if the word's gotten around, but we're the strongest on SSundee now. Okay, so in order to build the repeller beam, we're gonna need to do a lot of work today. So where we last left off, we had a bunch of the stuff already needed. However, in order to build all this, well, let's just say it's not going to be that easy. However, I do have something that's gonna make this a little bit easier on our front, and that is, of course, our good old-fashioned final star. Now, because this we found out last episode, we could infinitely duplicate any single item in Minecraft, regardless if it's vanilla or not. The reason that's so important is because we only technically need to get one of each of these items instead of collecting just loads and loads of them, because we can just keep on duplicating them using the final power star. Now, of course, eventually someone's gonna find out about that, and I'm pretty sure the whole server is gonna turn against me because I can't help but feel like this shouldn't be allowed. But that being said, what they don't know won't hurt them for now. Plus, you saw those Axima Celestariums. Maybe I could buy some of their silence from them. That being said, though, if SSundee ever finds out, we are absolutely dead. So let's just keep this on the down low. So last episode, we made the Rod of Ultimatum, which will allow us to super mutate deviants and even super mutate certain boss mobs, including the Wither, which is going to be super necessary in order to get an unpowered Ember Star. We need this in order to initiate some of the different mini games that we're going to need to play. So today's pretty much got a lot of work ahead of us. Also, because we're going to be fighting a deviant Wither, it's probably time we dust off our old-fashioned plasmithic armor, which if you don't remember came from the Lost Infinity mod. It should help us out in fighting these types of mobs. And there it is, right next to Bebo the Blue God. Who could forget such an absolute legend? All right, so let's take off some of this gear, and I think, technically speaking, all we need to do is shift right-click with the Rod of Ultimatum, and it should take us to that dimension. However, it's important to note that in order to activate this, we're going to need some nether stars, which I think we just kind of pull from here. Yeah, 64 of them, and our EMC literally even didn't go down. I mean, I guess once you're at 9.2 quintillion, it really is kind of hard to use that all. I mean, straight up, I don't think I could use that in an entire lifetime. But either way, let's go ahead. Teleporter enabled. Whoa, what was that? Okay, and now we right-click it. We're here! Oh my gosh, okay. So this is it, everyone. We go up to the top of this arena, and we have to get ready to fight this thing. Now, it's not... Oh, no, he's already there. He's literally already there. Oh, there's only one thing left to do, I guess. Oh, we gotta put our... I almost forgot to put our Axima Celestarium in our inventory. That could have proven to be very, very deadly for us. All right, so just a normal Wither. No big deal there. Let me go ahead now and hit him with this. And... I right-clicked instead of... Don't! All right, take two, everyone. So now I should be able to just hit this thing real quick with that. And, oh, that is definitely a deviant Wither. He literally typed in roar in the chat. Why is he in the ground? Why is he in the ground? Oh, my gosh, did that thing ever deal a lot of damage. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start using our good old throwing daggers against him. This should be able to help us out a lot. And luckily enough, I don't think he's really dealing much damage to us. Okay, this is good. It seems like he has one attack where he gets super close and that deals a lot of damage, but otherwise his ranged attack doesn't really hurt us at all. So I think as long as we stay at a distance like this, we should be theoretically fine to take this guy out. I think it's going to take a long time. Oh my gosh, it's hard to keep track of him too. Jeez, okay, how are we supposed to fight this guy? Let me try and do some melee damage here. Let's see. Okay. That's at least dealing some damage, but we also just took a lot of health from that as well, so not the best case scenario. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait, did we kill him? There's no way that he's already dead. I don't believe that for a second. Let me see. All right, I'm looking around. I don't have the stuff just yet. I can hear him, too. Is he stuck in the wall? He is stuck in the... That was probably a regular Wither. Oh, my gosh. The deviant Wither stuck in the wall. Well, it looks like we're breaking the game here then, but you know what? That's okay. All right, he's on his last licks. One more hit and he's dead. I just hope that we're going to collect this even though he's in the wall. Please pick it up anyway. All right, it sounds like he died. Let's see. And it looks like we did. No way. So we just absolutely cheesed the deviant Wither. We can't tell anyone about that because that is ridiculous and probably should not have happened. Oh, God, I accidentally went back in here. Teleporter, Rod of Ultimatum. Go. There we go. We're back. Whew. That was a close one. Honestly, we just keep landing on our feet, it seems like. Speaking of landing on our feet, let's go take a look at SSundee's base and make sure that he's not catching up to us. I'm sure at this point he probably has an infinite amount of EMC similar to us, because let's be real, it wasn't that difficult for us to do. But that being said, he might still be a little bit behind. All right, we're gonna go break on in, and what? SSundee doesn't live here anymore? I am so thoroughly confused. Where in the world did he move to? Or where did he bring his stuff to is a better question. He also could have had the same thing as me, where whenever I signed to the server, I'd lag a bunch, and so he probably just got rid of him because, well, he doesn't need him anymore. Either way, though, let's go ahead and replace the hollow saber right there on the wall, and good as new, he's never even gonna know it was missing. Plus, I mean, we already duplicated it so many times, we have plenty. All right, so next, all we have to do really is power up that star, which is actually really easy to do. We have a lot of the materials already, have gotten them in the past because, I mean, we've done pretty much everything else there is to do in the Lost Infinity mod. So let's just go over here, and I guess maybe we should set up a new chest as well. All right, so I just made it a double chest. That should be more than enough. So let's go ahead, drop the deviant star on top of there, pick it back up, and now we have 2 stacks of deviant stars for the future, which is absolutely no joke at all. And then from there, we get the master faceted quartz, and of course, our dimensional capacitor. So we're gonna bring that over to this table here, and there we go. 1 unpowered Ember Star, which we can use in the mini games in order to unlock some of the new things. Now, the reason we need this Ember Star is in order to beat a minigame that'll give us an eternal Ember Star generator, which we're gonna need in order to upgrade our Starfire pickaxe. Sorry, Forge Fire pickaxe. It's been a while since we used it. So either way, if we want to do this, that's the next steps. All right, so in order to start this minigame, we need to find it in the Cartographer's Labyrinth, which means we pretty much have to run through here, run away from all the mobs that are shooting at us, and eventually find it, which, believe me, is never an easy feat. All right, so this is it, but I have a feeling based on all these lamps, this is going to be nearly impossible to remember, so I have a really, really bad feeling about it. But pretty much is going to light one of them up. We have to remember the order, light it up, go back to him, light it up, go back to him, light it up, go back to him, and rinse, repeat. So let's do our best, I guess. All right, it's the right side. Okay, oh gosh, all right. I'm already starting to forget some of these. Yep, this is going about as terribly as I thought. Oh my, how am I supposed to? All right, let's put my memory to the test then. This is gonna be ridiculous, so. All right, begin. So I think that one was first. Yes, there we go. Okay, come on. Let's do this thing. Wait, can I just go ahead and cheese this thing entirely? Hold on a second here. Let me just go ahead and light all the... Bro, he hasn't stopped me yet. Oh my gosh, cheating, it actually worked, and we got the Eternal Ember Star Generator. Bro, that is now the 3rd thing that we've cheated in today, more or less. First, obviously, being the final Power Star. Second, being the Deviant Wither inside of the wall. And then that, going ahead and breaking the game itself. That is so funny. But we finally got an Eternal Ember Star Generator. Well, let's bring this home while we can, before we end up dying. Now, in order to actually craft this thing up, it's actually super easy. What's called as the Forge Fire Axe. So we go ahead and take our Eternal Ember Star Generator and make this thing possible. The reason we need this is we have to go back to the Labyrinth Dimension in order to get for ourselves these things right here, negative Magnacrinites and positive Magnacrinites, which are cut down from these magical trees that only spawn in that dimension. Which basically means we're 90% of the way there, because there's really not much left. But that being said, down in our base, I have pretty much all the rest of the crafting stuff that we need. So I went ahead and prepared us by making ourselves some Gigacharge solution, which we made in a prior episode. It's just Deviant String, Metrocharge Redstone, and a bunch of other different solutions. And I also got for myself 32 Ion Crystals, which, believe me, is not hard because oh, hello! Chameleon! Hi! Oh my gosh, we have a new friend! There you go, you can stay on top of the crafting table. So we just go ahead in here and take a look, but more or less all that's left then is to get those charges, and we should be able to craft this thing. And then from there, we have to come up with an awesome trap that'll actually stop Thandie from killing us. I really think at this point, guys, if we're not the most powerful on the server, we are very, very close. All right, well, back to the Starlit Globe Dimension we go. And remember, the good part is we only need 1 of each type of charge because we can just duplicate the rest. Makes things a lot easier. All right, so this right here should give us the red charge. I just don't know if we have to destroy the logs or if it's the have to destroy the leaves. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's all calm down a bit here. There we go. Get repulsed back there, buddy. That's gonna happen to SSundee after he's done with us. We're gonna be able to repulse him back like it's nothing and right into a trap. Oh my gosh, these guys are actually causing quite the bit of damage already. Jeez. All right, let's make our way back into here and see if we can cut this down. All right, leaves. Please tell me the leaves are gonna work. Please tell me the leaves work. And they just respawn. They literally just respawn. Okay. Well, what about the logs? Okay, so the logs respawn as well, but I guess they have a very rare chance of dropping the negative magnecrites. All right, well, now we just got to find a blue tree. All right, here it is. We just got to cut down one of these logs here, and it looks like that spawned it. We only needed one of them, so now we can kind of head on out of this dimension. All right, and back on down into our duplicator, and from there, we should be fine. All right, so let's take the weightless gem, the Master Forged ingots, and the time is finally here. It took literally over 2 episodes to get this done, but I'm so happy that... Also, I'm very happy that he stayed here. Hello, Mr. Chameleon. I guess he loves his new home. But here we go. Let's make these 2 pieces of the puzzle right here. The powerful polar cranites. And then, boom! The attractor beam / repeller beam. We finally have it. Well, we gotta go topside and give this thing a try, because I want to see this thing in work. Fires a heavy gravity bending projectile. Now, I imagine you have to shift right-click in order to set it between different things, but let's see. Yeah, if you shift right-click, it comes from blue to red. So I'm gonna guess that blue pulls things towards you and red repels them, but I guess there's only one way to find out. We need to find a mob. All right, hello there, fairy. Oh my god, that's crazy! Okay, so the blue pulls him towards us, and now let's make sure this works. You ready? Set it to red, and... Dude! That sends him flying through the air! That's incredible! So literally, what we can do is set up a trap that we have SSundee standing on one side of, not having any clue at all what's about to happen, and then we can pull him into that trap. And I have just the idea in mind. SSundee, next episode, you're going down. That's because we're going to take our old friend, the shockwave generator, and add a bunch of modules that deal extra damage. Can you imagine those things are pulling him away while we're pulling him towards it? He's not going to be able to escape. I think I finally big brain outsmarted SSundee.